No! No, it can't be. It's impossible. Where did he learn this move? Who taught him?
I've got you now. Resistance is useless, my friend. In no time at all, your energy will be mine.
Hey, Trunks! Any ideas on what this thing that Piccolo's fighting against might be?
Sorry, all we found was its shell. We couldn't tell what it was or where it came from.
Do you think it's possible that this one creature is causing us to sense the power levels of Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Frieza?
Yeah, I think so.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. I hate to admit it, but it looks like we've got one heck of a fight on our hands.
You may have escaped for the moment, but I'm afraid that with only one arm, you won't be able to hold me off much longer. Face it, Piccolo. Time's up.
Yes, you're right. It's clear that I'm no match for you.
So you have finally realized the futility of your efforts. But don't feel bad, Piccolo. You will soon be a part of something far, far greater than you can possibly realize.
What do you mean?
You will be absorbed into perfection.
All right, but before I submit to you, I ask that you honor my final request. Tell me, who are you? Why can I sense Goku's energy in you, and Frieza's and Vegeta's?
Very well. Since you're literally dying to know, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. My name is Cell. I am an android.
You're an android?
I am the single greatest achievement of my creator, Dr. Gero.
As I should have known.
You see, in his efforts to create a supreme fighting organism, Dr. Gero devised a means by which he could fuse the cells of the world's greatest fighters into one, and then cultivate that cell into a singular invincible entity. But it took too long, so he abandoned the project. Fortunately, his computer picked up where he left off and continued his research. Cells from Goku, Piccolo, Vegeta, and even Frieza and his father were collected when they arrived on this planet. Using a tiny bee-sized spy robot created by Dr. Gero. The computer already has enough cells to begin its research, but the process is slow, and it will take 24 years to complete.
Impossible. We completely destroyed Dr. Gero's laboratory.
The computer is located in an underground facility deep beneath his laboratory.
You mean it took you 3 years after arriving here to go from an egg to that?
Once I revert to an egg, I must bury myself underground for 3 years. There my form matures.
I see. One final question. I have to know. Why here? Why this time period?
My, you are full of questions. Well, I suppose I'll answer this last one. It's quite simple, really. You see, I cannot realize my full power from the energy of humans alone. According to the computer, I am looking for a very specific source of energy. More to the point, I require the energy of androids 17 and 18.
What?
Unfortunately, despite searching far and wide, I had quite a problem locating those pesky androids. It seems they were nowhere to be found in my era. But in a stroke of luck, I learned that Trunks had a time machine. So I used my magnificent skills and abilities to kill Trunks and steal his time machine. Then I used it to travel here to find the androids.
But why this point in history?
And Trunks had already programmed the time. I just pressed a switch and the machine did the rest.
Oh, I think I'm getting it now. Trunks was able to defeat the androids in his future and program the time machine for this time to come and tell us.
That's not all the computer told me. It is said the moment I achieve my perfect form, I will acquire a power beyond all comprehension.
But what for? You were already the strongest creature alive in your time.
This is true, but my design was meant to include the powers of Android 17 and 18. Without them, I can never be complete. I had to seek them out. It's what I was created to do. Of course, it may also be the blood of Vegeta and Frieza coursing through my veins which fuels my desire for more power.
I see.
Now, are we done talking?
Yes, I'm ready. You've said more than enough. I just needed a little time.
You tricked me. I should have known you were up to something.
I will never allow you to be completed. You're going down, Cell. I intend to put an end to your diabolical schemes once and for all.
Very cunning. Feigning weakness just long enough to regenerate your arm. Perhaps my superior mind came from you.
Don't give me all the credit. The idea was Kami's.
Kami? Ah yes, Kami. So he's the Namek you fused with to get your new power.
Now you've got it. Ha! At least you're not as dumb as I am.
But Kami was the guardian of the Earth. That means there are no Dragon Balls to revive people after I've consumed them. My, how convenient. For me. Well, Namek, I'd say you've gone to a great deal of trouble for such a minuscule power increase.
I'm afraid you haven't even come close to seeing the depths of my new abilities. But you will soon enough.
Piccolo!
Trunks, what's he doing here? Ah, he used the time machine. How very clever of him.
So this is the guy who attacked all those people in Ginger Town?
He must be the thing that left the exoskeleton near the time machine.
You got that right. I'll fill you in on the details later. First things first, we need to squash this bug.
Now may not be the best time to battle. Very well, but know this. Androids 17 and 18 will be mine. Solar flare!
I can't see.
He's gone!
Oh man, I wish I had Master Roshi's sunglasses right about now.
Hey, Krillin, that was Tien's solar flare technique, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a great move if you're looking to make a quick escape. I've even been known to use it on more than one occasion.
That coward!
I don't see him anywhere.
We have to find him quickly, or more innocent people are going to die.
Those pitiful fools were no match for my cunning, and as long as I keep my energy hidden, they won't find me until it's too late.
One of the huge power levels that showed up out of nowhere is gone now. I can't sense it, but the other one still remains. What is the meaning of this? I can't stand it! How could I have let him escape?
He's out of control.
I'll find you, Sal! I'll find you! Oh, the Namek! It can't be!
Vegeta!
Father! Namek, I demand to know what happened here! All right, I'll tell you, but let's wait for Tien first. He should be here shortly. Tell me one thing first. How did you increase your power so much in such a short period of time?
It looks like he fused with Kami.
That's all it took? What is it with all these lowlives? How dare they attempt to surpass the greatest Super Saiyan in the universe? I can't stand this anymore. Look what you've done, Kakarot.
Looks like Tien's here.
Good. Here's what's going on.
Oh, I see.
So, to prevent Cell from achieving his perfect form, we either need to find him and kill him, or we need to find androids 17 and 18 and kill them. Those are our only options. If you ask me, our best bet is to take Cell out before he acquires too much power.
I'm tired of all these pathetic tactics. I say we let him absorb the androids. I don't care who I'm up against. I will destroy them.
Don't be naive, Vegeta. We could barely handle 17 and 18 ourselves, and Cell's much more powerful than them.
Do not question my ability, Namek! Not unless you want to find out how powerful I really am! I do not fear this new challenge. Rather, like a true warrior, I will rise to meet it. Yes, I am now a Super Saiyan. But I won't stop there. I will ascend!
What? How can he be stronger than a Super Saiyan?
I'm sure Kakarot will try to do the same. Don't you think? Now, if any of you would like to take on Cell or the androids while I'm away, be my guest. I'll be back to finish the job once you've failed.
Hey, Trunks.
Huh?
Explain this to me again. Tell me what would happen if we went back in time and destroyed the androids before they woke up?
Well, it might help the future of that world, but it wouldn't change anything that's already happened here.
So if that's how this time travel stuff works, then it wouldn't do us any good to destroy the unfinished cell back in Giroux's lab, right? It wouldn't affect the cell from the future now, would it?
Right. Not the cell from my world. But at the very least, we should prevent another cell from ever being born into this world.
All right. Krillin and Trunks will go on and head back to the lab. Me and Tien will continue searching around here for the time being.
Right. Well, if we come up empty, we'll just head back to Kami House. We can check the news for clues.
Man, to be stronger than a Super Saiyan. I never even considered that to be a possibility.
I'm not sure I believe it either, Trunks. But if it's possible, Vegeta and Goku are just the guys to do it.
If they can do it, then so can I.